Raced it back to Speedy Smith, and we are underway here from the Deltaplex. It's Willis between the circles, goes right point to Reggie Hearn. Hearn dribbles over to the wing area, bounce feed into the block area to Noko. One-on-one with Mathiang. Backs him down, lowers the right shoulder, floats it up and in with the left header, and Wilkins trots into the front court, weaves his way to the left side of the floor. One-on-one being shadowed by Hearn, goes point to Barber. Barber hunches over, drives to the free throw line, and kick out into the corner. It goes to Thompson. Now back to Wilkins to Thompson. They play catch with it. Step back jumper, mid-range area, too strong. Rebounded on the back end by Willis. Here come the drive back the other way. These two teams have split the first two meetings of the season, both in Greensboro. Now a long-range three from the right point by Smith. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Hornets, or the Swarm, I should say, affiliate of the Charlotte Hornets. Barber leans into a jumper, rises and fires. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Willis again. Outlets to Speedy Smith, left side of the floor into the front court to Willis. Willis at the right wing. Ball fake and a drive, middle of the paint. Step back jumper for the left elbow, and he knocks it to 21 on the season. The Swarm have had a season to forget, just 16 and 32. Baseline feed to Barber, now a kick out, swung into the right corner for a ball fake and a step in mid-range baseline jumper that's knocked down. Glad to have you along. Smith with the ball, point to Hearn, left side of the floor, to Noko in the high post, top of the key. Right side, underhand feed to Hearn, little pick and roll, a free throw line jumper, nothing but nylon. Come back the other way, it's Barber, right side of the floor into the front court. Crossover dribble to the right elbow, punches over, tried to feed it down low, it's deflected and stolen by Speedy Smith. Look at this guy take off, kick out, right wing three by Morris. Too strong, rebound Karam's out, and it's snatched there by Mathiang, or check that, Huff for the Swarm. Right side of the floor is Wilkins, to the right elbow, rises and fires, mid-range jumper, and he's first, 123 to 118, and then on March 10th in Greensboro, the Swarm won by 4, 110-106. Willis, a long-range left wing three, and he cashes the quarter. No fouls have been called yet here in this one. Barber with the ball, left-handed dribble to left elbow, down the side of the alley there, and the ball is ripped out of his hands by Speedy Smith. Now here comes Hearn, a step back, right wing, top of the key to Smith. Nice ball fake, kicks it out, left corner three. Willis, heat check, spins out, no good. Offensive rebound by Noko, and on the flip side for the Swarm, they are tied for last in the Southeast Division with the 87ers at 16 and 32. On the road, they're just 7 and 16. Now a dribble drive and a scoop shot that's up. Swarm have lost their last 4 on the road as well. Barber hesitates, back between the circles to Huff. Huff to Thompson, back to Huff, a jab step. He'll launch for three, and that skirts the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded again by Willis. He's been active on the glass here early for the drive. Now Smith, top of the key, lofts it down low. Noko, good positioning. Lays it up and in. It crawls early in this one. Now Barber quickly back right side of the floor, and a timeout. NBAGrandRapids.com. Back here at the Deltaplex, Brian Fongers with you. About 4 minutes into this one, and the drive off to a fast start offensively, up 13-4 over the Swarm. Off the timeout, the Swarm with it. Hesitation drive by Barber. Lays it off to his teammate for a 13-6. Hearn shuffles into the front court, left side of the floor. And guarded there by Wilkins, gets hedged off to the right side. Tries to go down the sideline, gets hedged off again, lost his dribble, finds Noko inside the timeline. He'll go right down the chute and a kick out for a right corner three by Willis, and he knocks it down again. Three-point sharpshooter this season. Wilkins gets a high screen to his right, floats it up there, short. To 7, Grand Rapids on top here. Smith over to Hearn, back to Smith, left wing for Grand Rapids. A right-handed dribble drive and a kick out to Hearn. Hearn drifts over to the left side, a bounce feed into the mid-post to Noko. Stutter step, lowers the shoulder, floats up with the right hand, good, and he is. It's the first time that the Swarm have made their trip here to Grand Rapids, a little bit of an unorthodox schedule. They only come here once. Grand Rapids has already been to Greensboro twice. Mid-range floater, no good. They will have one more home game, like I said, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock tip, fan appreciation night. With the ball now, Zeke Upshaw just checked in for the drive. Top of the key to Noko, hands it off to Hearn. Curls, left side of the lane, floats up there. It's partially blocked by Thompson. And here come the Swarm back the other way quickly. Right side of the floor. Wilkins sizes up Upshaw. Tried to step back in defense there from Upshaw. Now he backs him down, scoops it up with the right hand short. Rebound is volleyballed around and corralled by Mathiang. A kick out for three. That's too strong. Rebounded by Hearn. A quick outlet feed left side of the floor to Speedy Smith. Smith thought about the three, gives it to Noko, back to Smith. Bullet feed, picked off in the right corner by Wilkins. Now in transition. Feed down low. Thompson lowers the shoulder, reverses up and in with the right hand. Middle of the floor. between the rims. Bounce feed, high post. Willis to Upshaw. Tried to go high. Wilkins walks into the front court. Having himself quite a season here in his limited role. Lob pass and an alley. 24 points per game. So it's being picked up by the Swarm. Lead is down to 6. Here's Upshaw now. Rises and fires from the free throw line. Off the heel, no good. Rebound Skyford by Mathiang. Hands it off to Wilkins. Now here comes Greensboro back the other way. Wilkins crosses over, steps back, drives it down the right side of the lane, floats it up, airballed it, rebounded by Speedy Smith. Here he goes now in transition, right down the chute, in for the Swarm, as well as Luke Petrasic out of Columbia. He's been in there for a few minutes now. Smith rises and fires, left wing three. Ooh, that was in and out, no good. Halfway down, rebounded by Petrasic. In transition comes Williams, left side of the floor, hands it off to Dawson. Rises from the free throw line, off the heel, no good. That's John Dawson out of Liberty. Rebounded by the Drive. Here comes Hearn now. Punches over, left wing, top of the key to Smith. Thought about going around the horn, but thought better of it. Gets a high screen to his left. Step back. Into the corner it goes. Upshaw, mid-range baseline jumper, splashes. Back the other way comes Williams. Stops at the left point. High screen to his right. Rises and fires from the right elbow, and that rattles home. Smith into the front court to Upshaw. Back to Smith. To Upshaw again. He'll launch for three and knock it down with home side. With the ball now is Barber. To Williams. Hesitates, left side of the lane. Scoops up into the right hand. Smith. Goes point to Upshaw, looking down low. Now a kick out, a right corner three ball. Good, nothing but net. To 27-17, Grand Rapids. Now Barber. Baseline left side. Mid-range jumper short. Rebound on the back end. Corralled by Hearn. Here comes Smith. Quickly back the other way to the wing. Into the chute. Lays it up and in with the right hand on the team. Williams. Left side. Behind the back dribble. Lowers the shoulder. Pump fake. Kicks it back out off the hands of Petrasic, and it's going to be an over and back violation to Jamel Norris. Now to Marcus Simmons, who just checked in out of USC, to Horford. Horford recently completed his collegiate career at Florida not too long ago. Also played a few seasons at Michigan. Horford has the ball up and under. A ball fake. A toss back, top of the key to McDaniels. A drive. A floater with the right hand. Too strong, but on the putback. Rapids. Climb the ladder over a couple of Swarm defenders, and he left no doubt to that throwdown. Now a kick out here, left corner three from Williams, a high arcing three, and he spins. Morris to Horford. Horford, top of the key. Overhead feed, right wing to Morris. Morris hunches over, left-handed dribble. Down the lane he goes. Jump pass, McDaniels for three. Good! Line, it's 34-20 now. Now the Swarm, it's Dawson with the ball. Feeds it top of the key to Gill. That's LG Gill out of Maryland. Baseline drive, now reversing up. Shot is blocked. Getting it back was Williams. Kicks it back out. Dawson on the swing pass. Straight away to Barber. Barber a step back, and we have a whistle. To our left, to the right of his bench. Lofts it into Gill. Back to Barber. 5 on the clock to Gill. Pump fake. A spin move. Floats it up. No good. Rebound tapped around and settled down by the Drive. That's Marcus Simmons. Simmons back the other way. Top of the key, hesitates, lowers the shoulder, left side of the lane, scoops up, no good. The foul is flushed down again. That may be a delay of game warning or whatnot. No harm, no foul. Barber, high ball screen to his right. Petrasic, the lefty fires for three, off the heel, no good. Rebound caroms out to Morris for the drive. Bounce feed in transition, and Upshaw fumbled it. Saved on the baseline, but turned sideline from us. Bounce feed into Morris. Morris between the rims, left side of the floor, curls down the lane, floats it up and in off the small for 160 points the way this game is going. Barber to Williams, right wing, drifts back. They're going to hold for one shot, about a 2-second differential shot to play clock. Williams hands it off to Barber, right side of the floor. Barber, one-on-one, hesitates, right side of the lane, lost it. Barber will inbound it, left side of the bucket. Looking, a bounce feed to Gill. 2 seconds, one. Williams launches at the buzzer, and he splashes it down. Or did they give the wrong team the wrong points? But it's inbounded to Morris here. Morris into the front court. Launches inside midcourt by 16 on the Greensboro Swarm. 38-22. Barber with the ball. Right side of the lane. Kicks it out. Back to Barber it goes for a right wing three. That's short. Rebound tapped around, and Horford gets it for Grand Rapids. It's 38-22 drive. And I tell you what, the offensive production for the home team in the first quarter was something to admire. Like I said, they're on pace to score nearly 160 points the way they're going. McDaniels launches for three from the left wing. That's strong. Rebound kicks out. Saved by Horford. 11 as well. And like I said at the start of the broadcast, drive win along with some help. They'll get their first postseason berth in franchise history. They do need some help, though, even though the magic number is technically 1. With the ball now is Huff. Throws it down low to Thompson. Also paired up with a loss by either Erie or Lakeland tonight, gets that guaranteed playoff berth. Upshaw rises and fires for three straight away. Off the heel, no good. Rebound skied for by Barber of the Swarm. He's off to the races, left side of the lane. Drive clear out defensively. Barber had a nice little lean in, but decided to kick it out for three by Thompson. That's strong. Rebounded by Horford. Quick outlet feed right side of the floor to Upshaw. Upshaw, stutter step, Euro step, shot up by 14. Looking for the first points of the second quarter, and a bad pass is picked off by Thompson. Mathiang to Huff, left wing three ball, good rotation, almost banked it in. Offensive rebound by Thompson, floats it back up and in with Morris with it to Horford between the circles. Underhand feed to Morris. Morris, left side of the alley, floats it up, no good. Rebound tapped out, and here comes Barber for the Swarm. One-on-one with Upshaw, floats it up and banks it home. This down to 10. Morris to McDaniels. Horford, as they all play catch with it. Left wing, Simmons rises for three, knocks it down. Swarm back the other way in their black tops and bottoms. Barber, baseline, Thompson, corner to Henderson, jab step, scoops it under to Barber, drifts back. Now he'll launch for the mid-range jumper. That's no good. Rebounded by Horford. With it now is Morris. Sizes up Mathiang on the size mismatch to the baseline cutter, reversing it up, no good. They split the pair there from Simmons. Makes it 42-28 drive. Now a drive, but Cough bounced left of the basket, lofted into Thompson, tried the alley-oop play, lost it, got it back, kicks out to Henderson, weaving his way through the maze, floats it up with the right hand short. Rebound, powered down, and grasped by Horford. Back to Smith it goes. Smith crosses over to left elbow, and he'll drift back between the circles, set up a play here with 10 on the shot clock. Still with the ball, a bounce feed into the corner for a three ball. That's good from lead is back just like that to 17. Williams with the ball, hunches over, mid-range, straight away to Mathiang, tried the spin move, and the ball is ripped out of his hands by Smith. Smith in the clear, he'll lay it up and in with the right hand. Lofted in here to Mathiang. And a timeout's going to be called here by the Swarm. They need to regroup. Off the timeout here, it's inbounded to Mathiang to Huff. Swarm with the ball. Over to Williams, right in front of us. Rocks the dribble. Tried to fire it down low, and there's nobody there. It's picked off easily by Hearn. Here comes Smith. Down the shoot, free throw line jumper. No, but he's fouled. Shuffles into the front court straight away for Greensboro. A bounce feed, high post, swung over to Mathiang. Over to Wilkins, and he's drive lead. We were just looking in the last stoppage. The 38 points in the first quarter scored by the Drive, 2 points shy of their season high for points in a quarter. Straightaway jumper by Thompson, no good. Williams will inbound it. Almost stolen there, got it to Mathiang. Now a kick out to Huff. He'll launch for three and knock it down. He'll work his way into the front court, being shadowed by Williams. Left side of the floor. Between the legs dribble. Williams is daring him to go left, 10 on the shot clock. Tried to go between the legs again, and he lost it, stolen by Williams. Williams now floats it up and in with the right-handed three. Grand Rapids. Smith with the ball again, scoops it under to McDaniels. Little weave action to Simmons, to Smith, right side. Right elbow jumper, no good, but the foul again is so far for McDaniels, and this guy's got hops to say the least. Williams now, kick out, Wilkins, left corner. Couple of jab steps and a baseline drive. Gets doubled up. Spin move, kick out, opposite corner, 3-ball from Williams, short. Rebound caroms out to Hearn of Grand Rapids. He'll leave it for Smith. Drive will go back to work. Top of the key is Smith. It's a high ball screen and a kick out. How about McDaniels for 3 now? That's short. Offensive rebound by Noko, puts it back up. No good. Thought he was fouled, didn't get the call. Rebounded by the Swarm. Thompson now, a jump pass. Wilkins, underhand feed to the trailer Huff. Good transition defense by the Drive, and they'll force the Swarm to work some clock here. Now the alley-oop, and the right-handed dunk attempt is too strong by Mathiang. McDaniels now a Euro step and come in for the Swarm, the 3 new players. Makes it 52-33 after the pair of free throws. Drive on top. It's Wilkins with a hesitation, and there's that. Trying to create some turnovers, trying to get back into this one. Smith breaks the pressure into the front court straight away. Hands it off to Morris. Morris looking for the backdoor cut, doesn't like what he sees. Now curls down the middle, and the ball is deflected from behind. It's stolen by the Swarm. Wilkins now throws it down low in transition. Left of the basket on the baseline will be inbounded by the Swarm here. To Wilkins, a ball fake, pivots to Petrasic. Between the circles, back to Williams. Williams between the legs, hunches over, right side of the lane, reverses it up and in around Williams. 37. Smith yo-yos the dribble on the deck, steps back, 3-ball, swirls home for get it down to 10. The Drive have an answer. Petrasic to Wilkins. Into the corner, left side, Dawson rises and fires at Liberty. Down to 15 at 55-40. Now Hearn a straightaway mid-range jumper, and he's back to 17 just like that. Wilkins. High ball screen to his left, fades to the left side. Left-handed dribble, picks up his dribble, a one-hand toss, straight away for a head fake by Dawson. He'll launch again for 3, and that spins him with the 3-ball being so crucial at every level. Well, it takes a couple of threes and you're back into it. Morris, left side of the lane, floats it up, spins off, no good. Rebound tapped out. Hearn for 3, good! 60-43. We still got 3.5 to go in this half. Williams with it, right side of the floor. Right side of the lane, he goes for the drive. Smith pounds the rock on the deck into the front court, a bounce feed right wing to the cutter Morris. Morris, mid-post, baseline to Noko. Size mismatch with Wilkins, but the ball is poked out of his hands and stolen by Wilkins. He's back the other way. Leads it for the trailer, a heat check 3 straight away. In and out, no good. Fired there by Dawson, rebounded by Noko. Smith, straight away, he'll fire for 3. That's short. Rebound tapped out by Willis to Morris. Morris hesitates, Euro step, floats it up, no good, but he's lead. Walked into the front court here by Wilkins. Gets mid-range air to the free throw line. His mid-range jumper crawls off the front of the rim, no good, rebounded by the Drive. Under 2.5 to go. It's Smith with it, walks into the front court for the team in white. High ball screen to his right. A kick out to Hearn, a bounce feed, again baseline. Noko to the cutter, losing it out of bounds. Smith will inbound it to Willis, and again back up to 20. Williams punches over to Wilkins. Wilkins rocks the dribble, goes to the free throw line, steps back to Dawson for a long bomb 3, spins out, no good, rebounded by Willis. Drive back the other way, here comes Smith. Smith, a jump pass, up and under. Lead is at its biggest tonight at 22. Dawson now. Right elbow to Mathiang. Lost it. Stolen by Morris to Smith. Hop step. Floats up off the high glass. No good. Rebound tapped around. And the Swarm come up with it. Barber hustles down the chute. Lays it up and in with the right hand here at the Deltaplex. Whitecaps, Griffins, Spartans, you name them. They're all here tonight. And then some. Morris. Left side of the lane. A kick out. Off of Williams' back. Saved by Noko. Lowers the shoulder. Jump hook. In and out a couple times. No good. Willis with the stick back. No, but he's fine. They're up by 22. That's tied for their biggest lead of the night. Wilkins with the ball. Jump stop. A head fake. Launches the 3-ball and knock. Smith. Over to Morris. Back to Smith. Free throw line to Noko. He'll try that jumper. Off the heel. No good. Rebound kicks out to Mathiang. A 7-second differential shot to play clock. Now Barber trying to go 2 for 1 quickly. Layup no good. The putback by Matt Yang somehow stayed out. That thing was halfway down. Shot clock is off, and Smith realizes that for Grand Rapids, and they'll hold for 1 shot. Just inside the timeline. 10 on the play clock. Being shadowed by John Dawson. Dribbles to the right side of the floor to the wing. 5 seconds now. 4. Got to do something with it. To the cutter. Nicely laying it up and in is Morris. 1.2 seconds. It's inbounded to Wilkins, and he's not going to get a shot off. Barber with the ball. Dribbling into the front court. Same starting 5s out there for both sides. It's Wilkins with it. In the high post. Over to Huff. Back to Wilkins. Wilkins lowers the shoulder. Clears out his defender, and his Smith with it. Walks into the front court. Fires it over left wing. To Hearn, mid-post, Willis. Willis, ball poked away from him, gets it back. Second time, gets it back again, into the corner, goes to Hearn. Hearn gets the ball deflected away, 5 on the shot clock to Noku. Left side of the lane, a runner in the lane short. The stick back, floats it up and in. Wilkins lofts it left wing to Thompson. Thompson, a bounce feed into the high post to Wilkins, left side of the floor. One-on-one with Hearn, overhead toss. Thompson to Wilkins with 7 on the shot clock. Couple of jab steps, crosses over, left elbow jumper, off the side of the rim, no good, rebounded by Willis. Willis might be approaching a double-double here with all the rebounds he's been collecting. Morris, nice crossover, backs down his defender, jumper spins out, offensive rebound by Noko, puts it back, that spins out, third attempt, no. How about another rebound? Settles it down, 12 on the shot clock to the cutter Morris, baseline, Willis, a kick out, Hearn, wide open for 3, off the side of him, no good. How about Willis with an offensive rebound, up and under, puts it back up, no. Second attempt, boy, what persistence on the glass here from the drive. Willis kicks it out to Morris, a jump pass, Hearn, second attempt for 3, that's short. Rebounded by Mathiang. Boy, they had 4 or 5 offensive rebounds there, just couldn't get a bucket to fall. Now Wilkins backs down Smith. Goes baseline, ball is poked out of his hands and stolen by Willis to Smith. Blows right by Huff, floats it up short, but he's fouled. Barber back the other way. Into the front court it goes to Thompson. Thompson underhand feed to Wilkins. Into the corner to Barber for the 3 ball. Short, rebound tapped around, out of bounds. TJ Williams at 14 for the Swarm off the bench. Smith, his feed down low is stolen by Wilkins. Feeds it to Henderson in transition. His shot is swatted out of there with authority by Noko, his second consecutive block. Hearn, 3, transition. A couple of possessions off a couple of blocks by Noko. Wilkins now right side of the lane. Gets hedged off, picks up his dribble, feeds Mathiang at the free throw line. He'll try that jumper. That's way too strong. Offensive rebound by Huff. His putback. Smith will walk it into the front court. Bounce feed right side to Hearn. Hearn gets a high screen to his left, scoops it up there, and that's swatted out of there by Mathiang. Here's Wilkins for Greensboro. To the wing. Y button. Fadeaway jumper. Gets the soft. With 7 to go here in this third quarter. Smith, left elbow. Noko. Scoops it under to Upshaw for a free throw line jumper. Crawls off the front of him. No good. Rebounded by Huff. To Barber. Wilkins. Left corner. Side pocket 3, that's short by Henderson. Rebound Karam's out. Here comes Speedy Smith for the drive. Lets the traffic clear to the trailer. Upshaw, wide open in the right corner for 3 is Hearn. That's short though. And Wilkins with the rebound for Greensboro. Back and forth we go. Wilkins between the circles on the backdoor cut, and that's stolen by Noko. Boy, turnovers mounting for the Swarm to Upshaw. Yeah, TJ Williams and Damian Wilkins leading the way for the Swarm offensively, each with 14 points. Off the timeout, drive with the ball. It's Smith with it left corner, right corner. Top of the key to Willis, a head fake and a dribble drive down the shoot. Tried to throw it down with the right hand. Willis splits the pair, lead is 23. Mathiang with it, trying to feed Wilkins on the cut. Swatted out of there by the drive. Greensboro got it, start scratching and clawing their way into this deficit. They want to stay in it. Smith with it. Top of the key, sizes up the 3 ball, missed it off the side of the rim, rebounded by Mathiang. Outlets it to Williams, hands it off to Wilkins, left wing, right wing to Henderson, launches the 3, no good. Noko had it, 15 on the shot clock to Huff, mid-range baseline jumper, that's pure. Smith quickly into the front court. Left elbow to Noko. Noko picked up his dribble. Williams, grab dribble into the front court. It's lofted, baseline. Wilkins, a kick out, opposite corner, 3-ball, good. Smith shuffles into the front court here for Grand Rapids. Tries to back down Williams, now drifts back out. To the left wing he goes, under 10 on the shot clock. Mid post to Willis. Backs down Huff, pivots. Fadeaway jump. Down by 18. Williams to Henderson. Lofts it, baseline again to Wilkins. Wilkins backs down Simmons. Couple of head fakes. Step back. They're scratching and clawing, like I said. Trying to get back into this one. Smith with it, just inside the timeline, right side of the floor. High ball screen to his left from Horford. Kick out. Simmons to McDaniels. Shoulder shake. Tried to power it up, no good. Williams into the front court straight away. Top of the key to Henderson. Henderson being guarded by Upshaw. Picks up his dribble, goes back top of the key to Williams. Crosses over just inside the three-point arc. Missed the straightaway jumper. Rebound snatched there by Simmons. Simmons back the other way. Down low to Horford in transition. Deep in the paint. Kicks it out. McDaniels, look out. He can fly. Takes the bump. Layup. Williams back into the front court. Right point goes left point to Huff. Swung around the horn to Henderson. Henderson left wing. Well away from the basket. Now goes baseline. Gets hedged off by Simmons. Kicks it out to Wilkins. Fires for three. That's good again. Gets it back down to 17. Horford hands it off. Morris. Morris, high screen to his right. Kicks it out. Upshaw, head fake, dribble drive, scoops up the left hand, no good, partially blocked. Offensive rebound for the moment. Wilkins with 19, followed by TJ Williams with 14. Drive with the ball. Morris, straightaway three. No good with the shot clock waning away. Rebounded by Greensboro. Winning some help. Give the Drive their first postseason berth in franchise history. Williams with the ball. Left wing to Wilkins. A shoulder shake and a drive to the baseline. Wild shot away here. McDaniels with it. Between the rims to Horford. John Horford. Overhead toss. Simmons. Curls. Shot is out of Greensboro. Top of the key. Punches over. Left wing. Wilkins trying to back down his defender Morris. Kicks back out to Williams on the drive-by. Off the high glass, he is in. McDaniels to Morris. Morris feeds it to McDaniels. Looking down low. Step back from Upshaw. The jumper, that's good. Lead back to 15 at 84-69. Wilkins with the ball left wing. High screen to his right from Gill. To the free throw line. Tries to reverse his tracks. Pivots, picked up his dribble. Baseline. Jumper in and out. Morris with it. Into the front court. To McDaniels. Left point. Saves it on the baseline. He'll decide to take it on his own. And he's able to spin home. Wilkins left side of the floor goes to Huff between the circles. With a minute to go. Back to Wilkins. Henderson, a dribble drive and a kick out to Huff. Fires for three. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Horford. Outlets to Morris. Left side of the floor into the front court. Morris. Left-handed dribble. A jump pass. Simmons wide open in the right corner for three. No, that's short. Rebounded by Gill of the Swarm. Quick outlet to Wilkins. Wilkins steps into the three ball and he's having himself a night for Greensboro. Makes it 87-72. Now Morris right in front of us. Left-handed dribble drive to the baseline. Lost it. And they're going to call a block. Being guarded by Morris. It's a high screen to his right to the free throw line. Hesitates. Kicks it out to Wilkins. 8 on the shot clock. Wilkins straight away. A head fake. Now he'll fire for three. That's off the side of him. No good. Rebounded by Horford. Hands it off. Upshaw to Morris. 2 seconds. One. Hesitates. Floats it up and in at the buzzer. Leading the way is KJ McDaniels off the bench with 18. But in terms of the starters, Reggie Hearn has 16. Drive ball to start off this fourth quarter with that lead. It's Noko. Hands it off to Speedy Smith. Top of the key. 5 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it. High screen to his left. Curls to the left elbow for a jumper. In and out, no good. Noko had the offensive rebound. McDaniels helps him out. Saves the possession. Smith 10 on the shot clock, left wing. Lofts it into the post. Left block. Noko had it stripped away. Gets it back. Jump pass. McDaniels got to do something with it. Runner in the lane. Crawls off, no good. Rebound tapped out. Smith saves it to McDaniels. McDaniels on the lob. Out of bounds off of Petrek. McDaniels overhead toss into Smith with 10 on the shot clock. Smith. Left-handed dribble. Jump pass. Up top, McDaniels launches for three. Good with one on the 372. Dawson with it for the Swarm over to Williams. Williams, the free throw line to Dawson. Left corner three ball. Spins in and out, no good for Henderson. Rebounded by Noko. Two drive players with a double-double. Now Smith in transition floats it up, no good. Players on with BizCom Sport Graphics. Smith makes them both. Lead is 23. Williams now, nice step back and a free throw line jumper is nothing back down to 21. But it's desperation time now for the visitors down by this much with 10 to go. Smith, right corner, goes baseline, reverses it up out the high glass, and he gets 74 drive on top. Again, they've led from the get-go. They have not trailed at all tonight. Shot is blocked. The bucket coming up here for the Swarm. Baseline jumper is knocked down quickly. Shuffles into the front court for the drive. To McDaniels. McDaniels, high post, straight away, top of the key to Noko. To the curler, Willis. Willis lofts it down low to McDaniels, tried to alley-oop it down. Volleyballs it around a couple of times and lost it. Just couldn't get a good grasp of it on the lob attempt. Greensboro back the other way. Williams hits the spin button, goes baseline, a jump pass out. Dawson, a head fake, a dribble drive, floats it up there high. Missed it off the heel. Offensive rebound by Mathiang. Spin move. Couple of head fakes. Puts it up and in. Smith back into the front court. A bounce feed to Noko. High post. Squares up on Mathiang to the curler Smith. Smith will float it up on the lob and it's flushed down here tonight. 99-78. Williams floats it up there to Mathiang. Kicks it out. Court here. Just inside the timeline now, straight away. Goes right side of the lane, floats it up there, no, but he draws. 101-78, Grand Rapids. Williams from the baseline, rises at 180-180. Or 101-80, I should say. Hearn with it, top of the key to Smith. Lets his defender go by. Euro steps to the baseline cutter, Willis. Lost the ball out. Inbounds it to Willis, left corner, pivots on Petrasic. Scoops it under to Smith between the circles, 3 seconds, two, got a fire, head fake, now he'll launch at the buzzer, in and out, no good. Looked good from my vantage point, rebounded by Mathiang. Williams into the front court, and 3 players with a double-double so far here for the drive. McDaniels is 2 boards away from making it a 4th drive player. Swarm with the ball off the timeout. Henderson to the free throw line in the kick out left corner. 3 ball, no good. Launch there by Roscoe Smith, who's in for the first time out of UNLV. Came here via trade, rebounded by the drive. Smith with it, left side of the floor with 10 on the shot clock. To Hearn, saves it along the timeline. Walks it, left side of the floor. High screen to his left from Smith. Euro steps. To Smith, quickly hands it back off to Williams, right down the lane, and he throws it down with the right. No answer for him. Lead is down to 19 at 101-82. Noko to McDaniels. McDaniels, right side of the alley. To Smith, inside the timeline, straight away. 10 on the shot clock. Goes right side of the lane to McDaniels, lost it. Deflected and stolen by Williams. Williams right side of the floor. Between the legs dribble, picks up his dribble at the free throw line, kicks it out, right side, Smith's jumper, good, nothing but nylon. Smith weaving his way into the front court, and they're gonna call a of us to the right of the Swarm bench, bounce feed to Smith. Smith straight away will get a high screen to his right. Noko, a little pick and roll, kick out, Willis, left corner, 3. Got the backboard momentarily and dropped. When it's going your way tonight, it's going your way. Lead is 20. Henderson, top of the key, dribble drive, fumbled it, gets it back to Huff. Right wing, a step back to Henderson. Step in, steal by Smith, all alone, and he'll waltz in for an easy lay. Williams back into the front court now. Drifts to the left side, goes down the lane, and he'll lay it up and in, uncontested. Walks it into the front court for Grand Rapids. Left side, lobs it up, no cool. Tried to lay it up softly, but caught the backboard, and that's it. Too strong. Williams, coast to coast, a kick out. Step-in jumper from Huff, no good. Rebounded by Willis. Strong night for him again with one of those double-doubles for the drive. Outlets to Smith, and they'll burn some more clock with under 5 to go. Smith to the right side of the floor he goes. Sidesteps his way there. Now under 10. Gotta do something with it. No-co. Fakes the screen, goes baseline, does Smith to the baseline. Tried to power it up there, no good. It's swiped out of there, and the Swarm come up with it. Henderson now. Straight away, right elbow jumper in transition, and he's able. There's now McDaniels with the ball. To the wing. Skip pass, right corner. Hearn stepped out. Playing time in. Or I should check that one player. That's Nana Egwu. Nana Egwu out of Illinois. In for the first time tonight for the drive. Straight away now Morris sizes up the 3 ball and spins home the 3 ball. 90 Grand Rapids. Now a step-in steal by McDaniels. McDaniels spin move. He's fouled. Williams in the front court for Grand Rapids. Right side of the floor. Steps back. Picks up his dribble. Goes right corner. Baseline to Smith. A head fake. A step back. Launches the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebounded on the back end by McDaniel. Gives it now to Morris. To Horford. Back to Morris. To Egwu. Right side of the floor. To Upshaw. Upshaw steps back, 10 on the shot clock to McDaniels. A rip through, another rip through. Morris for 3 again. Good! Half the drive team, it seems like a whale of a night offensively. It's 114-90. Henderson with 2:40 left. To the right elbow. Rises and fires, no good. Rebounded by Horford. He'll to Upshaw, back to Morris, and they'll bleed some more clock. So the drive will take this season series, this 3-game series, 2-1, and win the only matchup here at the Deltaplex between the two teams. McDaniels, right elbow jumper, strong, rebounded by Dawson. Dawson for the Swarm, back the other way. Left wing, Smith hesitates, up and under, no good. 1 rebound shy of becoming the 4th drive player with a double-double tonight. 2 minutes to go. Upshaw to Morris. Morris hesitates, jump pass, looking for Horford. Overhead toss to Upshaw. From the next county line is 3. Hit the bottom of the netting, airballed it. Rebounded by Huff. Huff now, step back, right wing 3. No good, but he's fouled on the close down to the last couple possessions here from both sides. Morris with the ball, right side of the floor. Straight away now to the top of the key, to Upshaw for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, tapped out to Huff. Greensboro back the other way. It's Williams in transition to Smith. Dead lakes his way into a floater, no good. Of this ball game. Morris into the front court, goes right side. Upshaw. Upshaw up and under on Henderson. To Egwu. He'll size up the baseline jumper. Out of the timeout. Dawson will inbound down the sideline, right side of the floor. To Williams. Skip pass, left corner. Huff trying to back down McDaniels. Step back for a fadeaway jumper on the baseline, and Morris jogs into the front court, left side of the floor. A ball fake to Egwu. Egwu backing down his man. A jump hook with the right hand off the heel, no good. Rebound snatched there by Smith. Greensboro back the other way. Smith now, Euro step, floats it up, no. With 30 seconds left on the play clock. Morris, left elbow to Horford. Horford squares up his man, hands it off. McDaniels, left wing, hunches over. A couple of ball fakes to the free throw line. Up and under, spin move, a step back jumper, no good. Egwu mistimed his jump in the offensive rebound. Here comes Greensboro back the other way. Williams behind the back feed. Smith in transition off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Horford, that's going to do it. Grand Rapids going to come away with a 19-point victory at 116-97.